Hey Aries, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your June 2021 overview of the energy of the month. And we're calling in your angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. Calling in Archangel Gabriel. And we're going to do an old wise tree spread. I'm going to get some clarification. And we're going to do a yes or no question at the end. So I'll give you a moment to figure out your question, and then we'll ask the angel oracle for that. And we'll do some clarifying. If there's lots of romance coming up for you this month, we'll pull some romance angel oracle there, romance oracle. But let's see what happens. What is in store for you this month, Aries? What are you dealing with? Okay, here we go. Well, let's see. The first thing that I'm noticing here is this magician at the heart of the situation. And this magician, this is all about your manifesting energy, Aries. It's crossed with the Eight of Wands reversed. So what that's telling me is that you're either manifesting things that aren't coming in as fast as you want them to come in, or you're manifesting things that I even feel like there's other people's energy in your space. And so you're manifesting things that other people want, or you're getting part of what you want. Excuse me. And you're not getting all of the things that you are trying to manifest, or it's coming in differently than what you were expecting. And it's like you need to have some clear intent on what it is that you want in order for those things to come through. There's even that crazy, there's some kind of crazy giant truck outside, and it's like really super loud. It feels like there's just something getting in the way of whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest. It's like this energy of distraction. Okay, it's not hitting the target exactly where you want it to go. Okay, so happening now and into the near future is talking about redoing those. Ooh, I'm hearing redoing those vows. Ah, that's interesting, because what that tells me is that you may not be getting what you are asking the universe for, because you actually have some vows or some programs that need to be reconciled before you can pull that energy in. But this is about reorganizing what it is that you want and tending it, giving it energy, building it up. The big picture is you've been working hard. There's some reevaluating going on, but then there's also the big picture, working hard for this, studying this, thinking about this, putting energy and time and effort into what it is that you want. Your angels and guides are giving you advice, and they're also talking about, excuse me, Aries, there's some throat chakra stuff going on for sure. Speaking your truth, but your angels and guides are talking about some kind of reconciliation after a heartbreak. Your higher self is talking about dealing with some kind of heartbreak, and your advice is talking about, first of all, listening to your intuition, very much listening to your guidance, but also speaking your truth. So I feel like speaking your truth in the past in this situation has been difficult, but it's important to do it. Coming from this place of feeling very solid, this can even be a person in your life, someone having this, oh, I'm hearing control issues, someone having control issues. This could be you wanting to control things, but it could also be somebody else needing to control a situation or trying to control a situation. This can also be somebody else who's, I want to say, powerful in position, but this is somebody who has it together, who is grounded. This could also be a benefactor or someone who is funding a project and then moving up into the place of the heart of the situation. It's like they're funding the project, but they might want to do it with some strings attached to it. It's not exactly what you are wanting to do with whatever it is that they are offering. and you're reevaluating what that is. This can very much be work oriented. However, we do have some reconciliation after some heartbreak. I feel like there's relationship for a streamline of you, for there's an energy stream of Aries out there who are dealing with a relationship, and then there are some of you, it's layered and it's work related as well. This can even be someone that you are working with, that you are having this relationship with. There's some kind of heartbreak around this though. What you thought was one way changed into something different. And this Four of Wands is in the place to release. So also what you thought was really a solid foundation may have shifted and doesn't feel so solid right now, or something has changed. So it's like release the solid foundation, or release this idea that everything is going to go exactly as planned. It is Mercury retrograde as well. So through the 22nd or the 23rd. And so just being ready for anything is coming to mind. This is also, there's some kind of resistance to coming full circle with this. So it's just give it some more time. This isn't coming in as quickly as you want it to come in, but there's resistance to this being over and done with and being complete. So it feels like whatever the situation is needs more time to actually fluff out, floof out. Past, present, future. In the past, there's been some waiting around, waiting for decision making. And in the present, it looks like this benefactor or somebody is funding the project. Here we've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, oh my gosh, all of our dreams are answered. That's what it feels like. There's some kind of reciprocity. There's some kind of money coming in, finances, resources coming in. And it's like, oh my gosh, we've got the jackpot. But then there's strings attached to it somehow. So here's this Hangman reversed in the trajectory. This is like, I no longer have to sacrifice. And what that means is, very well, you might decide, you know what? I don't get along with the strings that you created. And so I'm not going to take your money because I'm not going to do this. Or this could also be, I kind of feel some of you are pulling out of, I want to say responsibilities, but also pulling out of some kind of, not commitment, but you're just not, like your whole heart isn't there. So you're pulling out some of your energy because this, I even want to say this isn't your strength, or you're not feeling strength from this any longer. It feels like somebody else's energy kind of like took over. So let's clarify this a little bit, Aries. Somebody else's energy took over. And you, I even want to say you bowed out. Okay. The thing is, I just don't think you're done with this yet, and I think it can still shift and change. I think there was a big disappointment around it, but there's some kind of agreement that can come back around and it can be renewed in a different way, in a better way even. So yeah, this is you like still working on it. So let's go ahead and clarify some of this, Aries. What is happening here? So the big picture, really getting to the bottom of mastering this. Yeah, what it looks like is something that you've been working on for a really long time is coming to a place where it almost looks like a completely new project, or it looks like a completely new relationship or new thing going on. So it's like I can hear you say, I don't even recognize this anymore. This isn't what I started with. This isn't my project anymore. There's some disappointment here. Let's do that. Yeah, there's some kind of duel. There are two different ideas about how this is going to go forward. So this coming together in reconciliation, this has to do with the love of the project, or I even want to say the love of the man. So there's some kind of masculine energy that, the love of the man. Somebody comes around and compromises, whether it's you or whether it's this other person. Let's look at this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles also, They either do know everything or they think they know everything. Your High Priestess reversed in your advice, speaking your truth, using your intuition. Also, there's something that it's almost like you're following your intuition, or you think you are, but be mindful of what fear feels like and what excitement energy feels like. Yeah, there's some kind of self-care that needs to go on here in order to plan for the future. The Seven of Pentacles tending to this rather than escaping or leaving it, right? It's almost like somebody's trying to leave because they fear that it's just going to blow up or it's just going to turn into something else instead of committing to it. But the commitment to this seems important. So here's that man energy again, or here's that masculine energy again. We've got this King of Pentacles down here. We've got this Magician. We've got this Gentleman. There's this masculine energy that is invested in this. They're wanting to make it work for everyone. They are also wanting to please everyone, but they think that they know what would do that. And whether this is you or whether this is someone else, Aries, they need to compromise because they're seeing it in one way. And it's not necessarily reaching everyone. Did I drop something? Nope, I got it. Okay. So releasing the idea that the stability for this project is the way that you want it to be. Let's look at this. Yeah, there's a crossroads. It's like, okay, look, this could go this way, this could go that way. We need to figure out which way this is going to go. And somebody is like, I'm not, okay, somebody is about to leave the project, leave the job site, leave the relationship. And then it's like, hold on, this is more important than that. It's not complete yet. It's not finished. Somebody wants to renegotiate. Somebody wants to compromise. Somebody wants to figure this out. It's like somebody's afraid of the demise. I'm afraid I'm going to work really hard and you're still going to leave me, or I'm going to put all of my time and energy and effort into this and it's still going to not work in my favor. I don't want to sacrifice myself for somebody else's benefit. Wow. This is also for a streamline of energy here. There's another person. It's like, I don't want to put all this time and energy and effort into this relationship when there's another person involved, a third party. I want to look at this Four of Cups. There's some kind of commitment that is offered in the past, so you know of this commitment already. Seems like everything is going strong. And then there's something that's uncovered. Looks like it feels like there's a lot of loyalty here. And then there's some kind of, a lot of reciprocity. This is also my fairy tale card, but there's this message that comes through. You might have experienced this already, or this might be coming soon. But that's when the decision to not compromise comes in as well. Okay. So I want to figure out, Aries, let's look at the energy around the outcome. The most probable outcome going forward in June. Let's check this out. Okay, this one wants to come out. So it does speed up. It speeds up when somebody makes a decision. You've got the Eight of Wands, but this time, instead of reversed, it is proper. You've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Things speed up, it looks like, when someone says, I'm out, offers off the table, I'm not going to do this, even though all the money is here and all the resources are here. If it's going to be like this, I'm not doing it. And it's fast communication. And somebody doesn't want that to happen. Even if they are the ones that are the benefactor, even if they're the ones who are giving a lot of their resources, or they feel like they are, they don't want to do it without you. Or they feel like they can't focus without you. They want to heal this. They want to fix it. They want to heal it. And they don't want to do this without you. I really have two timelines going on here. One of them is romantic and one of them is a business project, even a startup. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some messages of love for the timeline where this is relationship related. I mean, it's all relationship related. One of them is romantic and one of them seems more business oriented. But here we have denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Okay. Integrity. Does the situation align with your values and morals? So somebody is going to take their energy out and say, hold on a second, I'm not in denial. I'm seeing the truth and this situation isn't going down the way I need it to. The strings are not strings that I can be attached to. But as soon as somebody makes that decision, everything changes. And then somebody else compromises. Chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. I also want to say that this can be for that business project as well. It's like both of you want the right thing to happen. Both of you want the good thing to happen. Okay. I'm going to pull some romance oracle here too. And then we'll get a yes or no, Aries. Romance oracle, Archangel Gabriel. What do you want to say to Aries? Make the effort. What this is telling me is that, it's all about making the effort. You've got the 7 of Pentacles, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. It's like, do everything you can before you decide one way or the other, because then you'll really know. Give your relationship a chance. Same thing. It's like, do everything you can until you have a clear idea of what you want this to be. It looks like 2 more want to come out. Let go of control issues. There's definitely someone who has some control issues that's coming from this place of thinking that they know exactly what this should be. They either do know or they think they do. And this other one, forgiving and learning, that's the reconciliation. Something can work here. Something can come back together and work here. Let's do that yes or no. Okay, so we're asking the angels and guides. Get your yes or no question, Aries. We're asking for straight up yes or no, Archangel Gabriel. You are ready? I feel like this is you are ready one way or the other. You're like, I'm ready to be all in, or I'm ready to take myself completely out of the situation. And it all depends on if I can basically resonate with the frequency of this relationship, whether it has to do with romance or whether it has to do with a relationship moving forward in business. Within the next few months, you'll really know. This won't go on too much longer before you know what you want, before you can see the trajectory. Let go I'm also not just hearing let go of the control, but let go of fear. I haven't gotten a yes or no yet. Helpful people. I do feel like you have people on your side and people that are wanting this for you, wanting this to work out for you. And I just got a yes. Okay, there you have it. Let me know, Aries, how this resonated with you, and I will be back soon for your love reading. All right, take care.